It's week 6 of the National Football League. And
Week
we'll
6
see
about
Bryce
to
Young.
hit.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Panthers and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte and rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. And they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his 2nd year in the NFL now.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Bitch.
Line of scrimmage,
raining?
31
Yeah,
now on
who's this?
1st and 10.
Here we go.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Flush to his right.
Yeah.
Out across midfield, down to the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield
Oh,
was
fuck, I love-
excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Young. They'll roll him out. And right away, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. Down to the 10. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and...
That shit's crazy.
Young will set to throw. That escapes the sack. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Well, certainly not an ideal first quarter for him. Remember, he lost the fumble earlier, and here he ends up on the ground with a sack.
And sometimes what happens when you make a mistake early, you get too cautious going forward. Just cover up the football and take care of it and be able to cut it loose. Otherwise, your offense is going to stall.
Give him 18. It's a
Oh,
Carolina
they
first
swinging.
down. Now Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Young to throw it. He'll get this complete to the... And now look at this.
Tyler Tomlins.
And the Falcons grab it. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the
Big
Now,
fumble.
as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one
It's raining outside, that's why you
they
think
say
so.
the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Here is
That knee
Young,
is swinging.
eluding the pressure right. And they'll get him down
Yeah.
as he's inside the 40. The coverage may be too
Oh.
good that time as he
It's
breaks
raining
away
outside,
for
that's all.
19 with his legs and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Damn. Because it's rain outside, he could do that and slip
So
me.
from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They go play action. Young. That one completes illegal. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And this play's still live. He faked the spike, going to throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. They come up on 2nd
They
and
got
long.
the
And the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Young now. Sliding out of the pocket. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Fucking honestly.
Following the interception, Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s.
Hey, I like output movies.
You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
Defense will touch them.
The point after is up and good, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
What are we going to do with that ball?
A first carry for Tyler Algier. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Third down, bro.
To throw, Cousins. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they will stop him short.
None of that.
They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down.
114.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I mean, it's raining hell outside. I might as well do this shit.
2nd and 10. And he went backwards.
That rain down that
At the
time.
30.
Ready.
So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Here we go. Set.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's not able to get it.
Yo, let's try that again.
Let's go now.
Young working out of the gun. We'll find the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Set. Punt.
Now Young. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
It'll be Young again. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Carolina. Terrace Marshall, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flushed from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Cousins. Setting up the screen, here's Algier. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Cousins to throw it. Over the middle, caught by London. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, first down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun, here's Cousins. Throws right back to London, complete again. Well, hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll throw again, Cousins. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Corner blitz that time by J.C. Horn, and he got home and dropped him. Now on 3rd and 1, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal.
I know you did. Oh. Let's get ball anyway, so.
Starting the drive with Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Cousins now. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Excellent catch there by Pitts, and there aren't many players in this position who can rival the type of athleticism he brings to the table. Here in year 4, the Falcons, they're expecting a monster year from him.
To throw is Cousins. Dumps this one off to Algier. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Throwing, Cousins. That's complete to the tight end, Warner. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. 3rd down and 1. Algier will try to pick it up. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now Cousins. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter from Charlotte. They go play action. Cousins. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
Let's go.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Throwing is Cousins. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 26. Now Cousins. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And we're back now in Charlotte. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Touchdown! Drake London, his 3rd.
I got it.
Come on, set.
Now here's Young. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Man, what the fuck, bro?
Incomplete.
Fuck yeah, damn.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They
oh my gosh, bro.
And they turn it over.
Our offensive line is fucking weakness,
First
man.
and goal from 2 yards out. Here's Cousins. His pass caught at the 4. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Algier. Touchdown, Falcons. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Ready. Hut.
Brooks. We'll get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal, a loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. To throw, Young, rolling to his right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
That's what Prescott do more.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. There he goes, right side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyler Algier, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice...
This game.
Ready. Let's go now.
Here is Young. That one complete till again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Out of the gun, it's Young. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice.